Once upon a time, in a lush green pasture nestled between rolling hills, there lived a contented cow named Clarabelle and a mischievous goat named Gus. Clarabelle was known for her gentle nature and soothing presence, while Gus was notorious for his love of adventure and knack for getting into trouble. Despite their differences, Clarabelle and Gus were the best of friends. They spent their days grazing together in the meadow, sharing stories and enjoying the warmth of the sun on their backs. But their peaceful existence was soon disrupted by a series of strange occurrences. One day, as Clarabelle and Gus were lounging under the shade of an old oak tree, they heard a loud rumbling sound coming from the nearby forest. Curious, they trotted over to investigate and discovered a group of lumberjacks cutting down trees with loud chainsaws. Clarabelle's heart sank at the sight of the destruction. "Oh no, they're destroying our home," she exclaimed. Gus, however, saw an opportunity for adventure. "Let's go see what they're up to," he suggested, his eyes gleaming with excitement. Reluctantly, Clarabelle followed Gus as he bounded through the forest, dodging falling branches and jumping over logs. They soon reached the edge of the clearing, where they saw the lumberjacks loading the felled trees onto trucks. Suddenly, Gus spotted something glinting in the sunlight. It was a tiny bird's nest, perched precariously on a branch that was about to be cut down. "We have to save it," Gus declared, darting forward. Clarabelle hesitated, but she couldn't bear to see the helpless creatures lose their home. Together, she and Gus sprang into action, using their combined strength to push the branch away from the saw. With a loud crack, the branch fell harmlessly to the ground, and the nest remained intact. The grateful birds chirped their thanks as Clarabelle and Gus watched them fly away to safety. Exhausted but happy, they returned to their meadow, where they shared a warm embrace. From that day on, Clarabelle and Gus became known as the heroes of the forest, revered by all the creatures who called it home. And though their adventures were far from over, they knew that as long as they had each other, they could face anything that came their way.